is the deal? This is your boy Shaka, and I am back with another video. Hey 300, you already know who this is, man. This is your boy Shaka, the Urban Philosopher. And I wanted to share my thoughts with you all very quickly. 300, I got an email from a brother earlier who wanted to know the best place to approach and meet women. And so I thought that I would take time out to make a video about this today because, in my opinion, men are being misinformed left and right, you know what I'm saying, on how to deal with women, how to date women, how to approach women, etc. Primarily because it's by design, because men being misinformed by women today is a very profitable thing, okay? Both sides, women being misinformed about men and men being misinformed about women. It's a very profitable thing today. And so I thought that I would go ahead and speak on this topic. Now, I do want to say, again, as I said on my last channel, I'm all about talking to brothers about dating advice and things like that, as long as we're speaking on women that are interested in us, women that we are dealing with, or something like this. We want to go out and kind of exercise our abilities, and so we want to approach women. We're not making State of the Union addresses, all right? We're not running for president, okay? We're not speaking to the collective community of women, okay? Women who are on the outside, we let society deal with them, okay? And that's the discipline. So let's get into it. First off, I want to let you brothers know the places that are not ideal to meet women. Okay, places like the club, the park, walking down the street, women's section, clothing stores, and things like that. In my opinion, these are not ideal spots. You can go meet them there, but your success rate is going to drop substantially. In my opinion, most of those places are places that you take women once it's time to go out on a date, okay? In my opinion, there are much better options, places. But today I'm going to talk to you all about the number one place to meet women by far, okay? In this breakdown, you heard it here first, all right? But the number one place by far is the grocery store, brothers, okay? Yeah, the grocery store. And I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all 4 reasons. We're gonna speak on it briefly as to why the grocery store is the best place for a brother to approach a woman. So let's go ahead and get into it. Number 1, you have more opportunities, okay, to approach women in the grocery store. And that is important because it is a numbers game, man. Not every woman is going to like you. Not every woman is going to be interested in talking to you. And at the grocery store, this is virtually not a problem because you have a ton of opportunities to hit or miss. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to securing contact info and, following back up for the meetup. All right. See, the thing is about a grocery store is 5 days a week, man. On the weekday, especially, you have 3 rush hours every day of women, okay? Every day. You're going to have that time in the morning when they're going to pick up breakfast. Some of them are also picking up lunch. Then you're going to have that lunch hour rush where they're coming out to pick up lunch and little odds and ends they forgot earlier. Then you're going to have after work, where they're going to pick up dinner, wine, and whatever else, you know what I'm saying, they're going to go home with for the night, And so with so many opportunities, man, the numbers game doesn't really even affect you, okay? And another thing is it's way better than having to wait, to the weekend where you can go to the club and then you got to wait till the wee hours until all the women start coming in. A lot of women ain't even coming in with the mindset to really meet the man of their dreams or meet a man, believe it or not. They don't have that mindset. And then you got to deal with the numbers game, okay? That makes things a lot more difficult. And then also you're going in there with spending money and all that stuff. You know, they make you pay 20 at the door. You know, grocery stores free entry. Um, and so yeah, man, it's just better. That's the number one reason why. Okay. Like I said, we're gonna speak on these things briefly. Number two, some of the most important questions are already answered by a peek at the basket. Okay. And who is pushing the cart. You know, I'm a believer that when you approach women, bro, you want to make more statements and ask less questions. You know, you want to appear to be a man that knows something, okay? And when you're in the grocery store, that environment makes that a little more easier versus like if you just ran up on a woman that's walking down the street or seen a woman in the club. You're going to have to ask a lot more questions to kind of find out what that person is, who they're about, and things like that. The grocery store cuts a lot of that down. Like, for example, if I see a woman pushing a huge cart with a ton of groceries, then I know that she probably has a family or she's doing like a special project. And I can kind of engage with statements with her to get her to speak more about who she is. You know, if I see a woman with a small head of lettuce and a block of tofu, then, you know, I can engage with her a little differently. It tells me that she's probably single and she cares about her health, okay? And so, yeah, man, the grocery store really gives you that advantage to where you're not this dude acting overly concerned about a stranger where you're just asking 21 questions. You know what I'm saying? And the whole conversation just seems awkward and robotic, okay? And so, yeah. Number three, there is a lot of social proofing going on in the grocery store. And I say this all the time. That is key. And I told you brothers as well that, you know, I'm going to speak on social proofing when a brother hit 5K. You know what I'm saying? I said it on last channel. That's a long ways away as of today. But when a brother hit 5K, we'll be sure to talk about social proofing. There's a science to it, and social proofing is applied to all aspects of our life. And there's a different science for every aspect, okay? But yeah, it is very important, and it is a lot of it going on in the grocery store. Number four, okay? There are a ton of teaching points to choose from in a grocery store. And see, with me, I'm a serious believer that in order for you to increase your chances of being able to follow up with the woman that you meet in public, you know what I'm saying? It's not about charming her, because charm can be easily replaced the moment she hit that corner and hit that next aisle and meet the next dude that like her, okay? That's not going to really stick with her. That can easily be replaced, especially to an attractive woman. The best thing you can do is teach a woman something interesting about herself or about something that's going on in that environment within a short period of time, within that interaction. Okay? That's gonna increase your chances tenfold, all right? Because she will think to herself, it gives her an incentive to possibly hit you back. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she got a bunch of other questions about the world and things like that she wants you to help her understand. Okay? That's a way for you to get in. Okay? That's the most effective way for you to get in when you interact with a woman and you're engaging with her initially. You could settle for the other charm stuff, but like I said, your success rate is going to drop substantially. Okay? In a grocery store, there are so many teaching points to look for. And when you combine that with social proofing, okay, it gives you pretty much the airtight advantage over most of the other dudes, all right? And so when you're in the grocery store, there is so much that you can teach a woman about, show a woman, speak to a woman about. Of course, you got to know what to try to teach and what not to based on the engagement. But like I said, we're talking about this briefly today. But yeah, man, that is the number 4 reason. Okay. And so, I'm just going to go ahead and leave it there and keep it brief. I might follow up again with speaking to you all about other places, and also speaking to you about why I don't think some of those other places are ideal places. It was kind of beyond the scope of this video. But yeah, man, that is the number 1 spot to go. And those are about 4 reasons as to why. Okay. Now, you brothers can go ahead and drop your opinion about this advice in the comment section below. Like or dislike this information, but most definitely go ahead and hit that bell, okay, and that sub button, because I know I'm going to drop something that you're going to like. Anyway, 300, this is your boy Shaka. I am an urban philosopher, and I am out. Peace.